brothers and sisters. This is the man who refused to die. I'm coming at you with a little something to give you an idea of what I'm going to be doing over the next few days. Tomorrow at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time, I'm going to be doing an interview with the Mitchell Family Reality TV show. I will post a link in the description below, but I want you guys to come check them out. These guys are really good. He's a former professional wrestler. He's a pretty good guy. We sit and we bullshit on live stream a lot together. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow.
Get that towel, honey. What you eat? Smells good. I can say it smells good, but I'm not gonna do it for him. It smells like I don't know if that's the right time, guys. I'm going to turn off this timer, and we're going to get a real timer. Escape. I don't like that timer. Leave. This is the right time, guys, right here. So there we go. This is our radio show. Well, see if I can get that sucker back. Shoot, I want to show that information. A little bit messed up here. 1 hour and 8 minutes. How many seconds? 6, 5. Start. All right. We're on track now. Hey, man. Well, good morning. I'm good. Doing this countdown, brother. Hey, what was your wrestling name in ECW? Or shouldn't that? Oh, okay. I was going to do some research to see if I can find anything. I appreciate it. You're all right. You're all right. You're okay. Yeah, I didn't get home. I got home about 11:30. Then go to bed about 2. Remember, uh, I I was playing my game out in the community. Ingress. Yeah, if you have that download on your phone, you have it pulled up, and you see like blue portals. If you're on the blue team, you can still hack that. Or if you see green portals, and you're on the blue team, you can hack and blow it up and claim it as a blue team. You have like different levels from level 1. Oh man, the levels go all the way up. It's addictive, but it's fun too. Yeah, yes. Pokemon Go actually runs it, owns it. Yeah, but uh, but the ingress, you can, like, it's a walking game, and it's also, you drive to the destination, cut your car off, sit on your hood, hack that portal, blow it up if you're, whatever team you're on. You can't blow your own if you're blue. You can't blow your own if you're green. But whatever team you're on, you blow that one portal up after you hack it, claim it, then turn around, rehack it again, and get gear and stuff. And like I said, it's also getting you off the couch game too. Yeah, I'm sure. If you don't care, send me your email, because when we start this, I can get you into before the show. Make sure you all have your questions ready, wrote down, because as soon as we get done asking TJ Smith, the man refused to die, his questions, it'll be your all's turn to ask him questions, guys. Now, what I would do, I like I like to make you feel like a guest, and I always like to read the questions out of the chat, and for you, so you can answer it, so you don't have to, worry about the chat or anything. But when we hit that 1K and up, um, when you're available, whatever, we'd like to have your help, to run the chat with us, because it's going to go crazy after that. Fast speed. I appreciate you. Yes. Yeah. Just be very cautious. Go back and watch some old videos I did on him. Yeah. Yeah, it says Christian Janicki Adventures or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I just, when I first met him, I thought he was an okay guy, but and when he did what he did, it is, we gave him several chances and he really screwed it up. He lied to every one of the family members that was in the chat when I done a radio interview with him. Well, the talk show with him, and he was apologizing, crying, and all this, and blaming his girlfriend for the mistakes and stuff, and for his actions, and then I get voice notes that he's cussing the family members out. Well, cussing two of the family members out. And they didn't like that. And he came to the chat, and I went off on him right at the live stream, and everybody else did in the chat. And all I had to say is time, and boom, he was gone. And I blocked him on YouTube. I blocked him on Twitter. I blocked him on Instagram and Facebook. I don't have time for his games. I'm a grown man. He wants to play these games. Forgive me. You owe me an apology. Forgive me. How many times do I have to give you more chances? You keep on screwing them up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I talked to Robert a lot this morning before I went to bed. So, yeah. I kind of wish I had the money because I would make my way down to the school, because there was some guys in the schools telling him that he ain't gonna be worth a dime for this business. And it really got underneath his skin, and he went off on those guys. Boogie Woogie Man told him to take a break and just take much time you need right now. And because he told him, because you cool down. But I wish I had the money. I would make my way to the school when Robert's there. And I would want to find out who these guys are, who these Peronis are. Because I'd be like, you're making this look like it's backstreet wrestling. It's not backstreet wrestling. That man sweat and poured his blood in this business to build this training school for you all. I would, and I would look at Boogie Woogie Man. I would say, hey, what's that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is. I've had my neck fractured 3 times. I've had my ribs cracked 7 times. I've had my nose busted open 3 times. Yeah, I've been there. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, you know what bored my blood when he brought up the backyard wrestling. Really? Right. Hmm. Right. I just would never. Right. I just never knew about. I really did. Everybody wanted to do the backyard wrestling, see what they saw on TV, and I just never could understand why. You go to school, and get really trained. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Right. Right. Yeah. I'm actually writing a book about my wrestling career and my from my childhood to my wrestling career. I'm actually writing a book. I got a young lady here in my community. She's already wrote a book. She's got it on Amazon, and I was supposed to have a meet and greet with her, and not like an autograph thing, but get together where she can help me with my book. And uh, I'm telling about when I started it, how I started the business, including Chuck Taylor, because he's the one referring me to the gentleman that got me into the business. So, and my first thing was, when I ended up at this company called WOW in Marmot, West Virginia. At the time, it was WOW, but it's no longer. But he changed his company name to something else. I showed up at the community center and I told him I was there, and he goes, "Go talk to John Cooper. Tell him I sent you." And I told him who sent me. And the first thing he says, "There's a truck outside. There's a wrestling ring outside. Grab and growl." And I did. I helped put up. Then I was security that night, and they had a hardcore match that night. There was two guys in there on in and out of the ring, hardcore. And I kind of got initiated that night because I had a guy walk up to me and tell me, one of the wrestlers that was in that match told me I get the stuff out underneath that ring and throw it up in the ring. And I'm like, "Excuse me, get that crap out underneath that ring and throw it up in the ring." Nobody didn't tell me to, about this. And I'm like, "Who do you think you're talking to?" Like I said, I was fresh blood. And he said, "Get that stuff out underneath that ring right now and put it up inside that ring." I folded my chair up, getting ready to swing at him. He ducked. I hit his opponent, knocked his opponent out. He got 1, 2, 3. And then that's when I went from there, shut off from there. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Right. Hmm. I met Bobby Heaton one time in South Carolina when I had a show because I was wanting to become a wrestler then, and at WCW, and he's sitting there by the Wildcat they used to have in WCW, the mascot, and I walked up to him and I introduced myself. I said, Bobby, I know who you are. And, I watch your all stuff a lot on TV, and it's just more different than what it's on TV and at a live show. And I said, I want to become a wrestler. I said, could you possibly help me out? I don't have this kind of money, to pay for this and stuff. He goes, you need to just call the power plant. And he goes, they'll work things out with you. They'll set plans up with you. And I didn't have work. I didn't have money, like that back then. And they wanted like 3,500 or something like that back then. I wanted to train and go to WC and work my way through, my best, get where into WCW. So, but I didn't make it. I didn't even make it to the power plant, because I didn't have the money. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Yeah, I remember. Mhm. I remember when they told me down there it's $250 to try out. Show us what you got, or if you, then after that you got to pay this big, this much. So, Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. I remember. Mm-hmm. I remember walking down the street in Hartwell, Georgia. I was walking down the street. I was looking for work. I saw this little car pull up a Pizza Hut. I didn't think nothing of it. And I saw this tall guy get out of this little car. And I saw him. He wasn't looking at me, but he faced me like, like he not like looking at me, but shut his door, locking it up. And I'm sitting there staring. I'm like, holy cow, that was Kevin Nash. And I was wanting to walk in there and talk to the man and tell him what I wanted to do. But I was afraid to because, one, he was going to go eat lunch. And a lot of people don't like to be bothered when they eat lunch. And two, I didn't know how his attitude was, at the time. So I just continued walking down the street. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. I'm the guy that don't like to fight. I'm the guy that likes to solve the problems and walk on. If it can't be solved, then I was telling, whatever I did, I apologize. I'll just walk away, just leave it alone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you swear on me, you better take me out.
Right.
You better put me out. Because if you don't, I'm going to get up. And people are going to not like what happened when I do.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I went through that. I said, I get tears for a while laying in bed with the wife. And I said, Joe, I could go to bed about 3. That's usually about my... That's why I passed out.
The man refuses to die. I'm in the chat. I got you on speaker. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Cooking, welcome to the countdown. Country Farmer, welcome to the countdown. Everybody, welcome to the countdown. Maria, welcome. Black Mountainside, welcome to the Mitchell Family Reality Show TV. Just let everybody know that is new here. You're not a subscriber. You're not a viewer. You're not a follower. You're not a watcher. And you're only family to us now. Welcome to our family. Welcome to the Mitchell Family Reality Show TV. Hey, Boston J. I guess Boston J's in here. I kind of wish this crap would go away. I'm tired of carrying it around.
Grabbing your chest?
Yes, I've had sinusitis and bronchitis, and I just can't get rid of it.
You're in a great place for that, too.
And it don't help with my asthma.
No, I believe it.
Always got to go get a treatment. So
here it's I'm suffering severe allergies because I'm not used to the flora here. And it destroys my sinus. It's pretty much for the past few months because of the way the weather is.
Right.
And, I'm used to Tennessee. My lungs and my sinuses are like, hey, dude, this isn't straight. This isn't good.
Make sure y'all smash that like button, please. Hello, Tros. Welcome to the Mitchell Family Reality Show TV. Everybody in the chat, say hello to the Tros, please. That's what I do. And Christian Jenicky, if you smash my down thumb button, I'm just gonna let you know I've never smashed yours, so I don't know why you're doing it to me.
Yeah, I have beginning stage emphysema for all the years I smoked. Doctor checked my lungs. I said, dude, they sound really good. I said, of course they do. I'm not taking an inhaler in over 2 years, so.
Right. My brother Chuck was watching Christian the other night, right? And he kept on saying that whoever smashed that dislike button, there's 2 dislikes. Whoever smashed it, unsmashed the dislike button and smashed the thumbs up. And he goes, I know who it is. And he brought it out that it was me. I'm like, Chuck, why do I want to smash this dislike button? I want to watch the dude. It's like last time he kept on putting our name in his mouth, and just kept constantly in and out. And he thinks we're smashing his dislike button. I mean, I'll keep on saying, leave our name out of your mouth. Jeez. Right. Yeah.
Rolled out of bed this morning. I was like, oh my God, he killed me.
Do what now?
I rolled out of bed this morning. I felt everything I knocked into this. Like, oh my God, he killed me.
Oh, wow.
I felt like I had to do 300 Hindu squats. Not much fun.
I got some dumbbells. Well, yeah, I got some weights down there I need to be getting back on too. I mean, Larry, my brother gave them to me. I need to get them back onto them. I used to go to the gym all the time, work out when I was in the business.
Right.
And I need to get.
Do that.
Huh?
We always be gym. I think we all do that. We always be some form of gym rat when we're in the business.
Oh, yeah.
We're out of the business like that. Fuck that. No. I looked at weights and go, yeah, no, that's a great thought. That's a great thought. It's just not going to happen. I remember my body screaming when we were doing, leg thrusts with the band and trying to bench press with my body weight. I don't have to do that anymore.
Right.
I don't have to try to impress anybody with a physique I'm never going to have. My genetics played against me in that role. Get a six-pack to save my life.
Well, I've never had a six-pack. I've never really, I was built, but I never had the muscles that Lex Luger had,
I don't either.
But I mean, I was built. You can tell I was built because I worked out. But I need to get back into that because I've gained all this weight on me now. And it's rough. I need to get back into it. I called DDP up one day, Diamond. I called him up one day. I'm like, I need your help. He goes, well, you got to get down here where I'm at.
Yeah. That's his big thing. You got to get closer to him physically before he'll do anything to help you. Well, Scott sold like 3 houses just to move close to where he's at. And Jake was living in a little travel trailer. When Paige helped him, started to help him.
I'm really proud of them too.
I'm too. There are 2 cases of too much, too soon, too often, too long that didn't actually end up becoming a statistic. I'm surprised. And as many gimmicks as Scott and Jake were doing, I'm surprised they're still breathing.
Right.
You know? But, you know, it is what it is. We all make our beds. Some of us have to lie in them a lot sooner than others.
But yeah, I mean, if I had, like I told him, if I had the funds, if I had the money, trust me, I'd be right there.
If I had the funds and the money to do that, I'd probably end up doing something else. Ain't no bullshit. I thought, I see something else I want to do. Let's do that first.
Well, I just want to get this weight off of me, you know.
Have you thought about gastric?
I've thought about the band. They wanted to do the band on me, but I've heard so much things about you know, things that you can and cannot eat because you'll be, you know, in it ain't 100%, and then I keep on going back in there, and you know, readjusting it. And if it ain't 100%, you may not be lose nothing.
Well, and that's why I said gastric and not the band. Lap band helps, but the gastric bypass is better. And they actually cut out part of your stomach and reroute your intestine, so you have less absorption, which means you're eating less weight, which means you can eat less. You don't eat as much because the stomach's not as big. My father-in-law had the gastric done. He lost a ton of weight, and now he's. When he first got it, it made him sick.
Now, what is the gastric again?
The gastric bypass is where they cut out part of your stomach and they reroute your.
Oh yeah, I got a friend over here. She had that done. She's part of our family, and she had that done, and she stays sick all the time.
Yeah, so she wasn't following what the doctor said.
So
if you don't follow what they say, if you eat too much, you drink too much, yeah, you're gonna be sick. You know, her dad, my wife's dad, had that done, and for a while he'd stay sick. And when he first got it done, now he's got it kind of figured out, and he's lost quite a bit of weight. You know, quickly and not unhealthily. You know, it's a very healthy type of weight loss because now you're killing off the calories that you were taking in before. So it's a great last step. There's a guy on YouTube I know, Boogie. He had it done. He's lost like 140 pounds so far.
He's like a toothpick. He was like a toothpick before. Boogie Woogie was like a toothpick.
Oh, no. This is the guy called Boogie2988. Game reviews and unboxings on YouTube. And he was like pushing 550, 600.
Right.
And he's lost like 140, 150 pounds. It's only been like 6-7 weeks since he's had the gastric bypass done. You know, food's no longer his buddy. It's no longer his comfort, no longer what he does to cope with anxiety and stress. So. To the hell of it.
I remember talking to what was that wrestler, that clown guy that used to wrestle in WWE?
Oh, Matt Bourne.
Yeah, I remember talking to him on the phone one night because I called. He had a show going. He was going to do a show, and I remember talking to him, and then got the news that he passed away because he wanted me to come down for the show. So
that was a major bipolar. I met him I hung out with him a few times, working for Uncle Cletus in Alabama, and he would go to the bar, and that's where we all go when we were done with the show. But he would kind of drink by himself because he he thought he was better than everybody else. So he thought he was almost only a second generation and blah, blah, blah. And if he liked you, you could drink with him. But you really didn't want to because he would go through bipolar episodes. You could watch the emotions change in an eye blink. 1 minute he'd be fine, and the next minute, you're like, why am I hanging out with this dude? He's a douchebag. Mm-hmm. But he also didn't like to pay his bar tabs. But he also figured that his reputation, his fame, would get him free booze. Would mark out for him, buy him free drinks and shit.
It sounds like Ric Flair.
Yeah, Flair was in Flair's case. Flair liked to live the life. He'd pay for the life, which is why he's broke now.
That's true.
He made a shit ton of money, but he spent a shit ton of money. He spent more money than he made in, and plus all his divorces didn't help him.
And his gambling habits and his drinking habits.
Yep. And he liked to put a lot up his nose too.
He liked to go to the bars and buy everybody drinks and rounds all the time. Drinks on me, you know.
The champ is here. Drinks on me.
Maria, come back here in about 25 minutes or so. We don't want you to miss this talk show. We'd like for you to hang out with us.
I think I've been to the hospital twice since I've been here. And it's funny. The hospitals, they so used to fast food medicine. It's not even funny. I went to the hospital here. I wasn't feeling well. I was having trouble breathing. And I got water down my windpipe. And I couldn't take it. So I went to the hospital. They tried to tell me I had sepsis. You can't leave. You've got sepsis. You could die. I'm like, are you high? My body's out of whack because I have emphysema and I have diabetes. My diabetes is out of whack because you've not let me eat. The entire time we've been here for hours, and I have not taken a shot in hours. So that's why my body's all screwed up. So they kept me. I left. I didn't know how to go back. I went back. They kept me for a day. Like, told you, it's my sugar. All these symptoms on my sugar. It was jacked to like 500. And they're like, oh, well, we gotta wait and find out. No, there's no wait to find out. I know what my body does. Give me the friggin', let me take my shot. I'll be straight. And then the next morning, after they let me take my shot, I was straight. I was like, I'm out. Well, let's keep it now. I'm out. Later. I'm not staying here. And I was like, why are you going to keep me here and charge the insurance company X amount of dollars when there's no really reason to keep me here? I know my body does. I knew what I needed was a breathing treatment. I could die. I'm like, are you high?
Hey, Duffy. Welcome to the Mitchell Family Reality Show TV. How you doing today? Go ahead.
Somebody told me I was going to die. Be dead already.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck's sakes. Which makes me giggle.
It's good to see you.
So how does this work doing the video and the podcast?
So I will call the podcast on my phone.
Oh, okay.
And then as I call it on my phone, I'll do it on my phone. I'll have it right here with me when I ask you questions.
Right.
And it'll record over. We get over almost 6,000 to 7,000 listeners over there.
Nice.
And then it'll do its thing here, and it'll do it over there. And it runs for 30 minutes live, but you get an extra about 15 minutes because it goes over to 45 minutes, and that's it.
Ah, okay, cool.
So when that ends,
I always wondered.
I want to try to do this, get the questions. I already know I'm always asked, you know what I mean? But when that ends, that's when we end. So, because I got to go Christmas shopping today.
No worries, bro.
Why I still got the money.
Right, before you spend on something else.
Well, I want to tell everybody this too. Guys, tonight at 9 p.m., Shoot the Shit will be live at 9 p.m. And we are their special guest tonight. What Shoot the Shit is doing for the ones cannot afford Christmas for their children, they're raising money for people that to help people to raise money, and the money go to their PayPal so they can buy their kids Christmas. So tonight at 9 p.m., we will be over on Shoot the Shit channel exactly at 9 on the porch. That's what they call it, on the porch. I won't be on the panel, but we'll be in the chat. And they will be running our PayPal link to raise money for us so we can have a good Christmas for our kids.
Outstanding. Good job.
So.
That's pretty cool, brother. Make sure my chat is
You just got jumped on too. Hey, you just got jumped on too. That was funny. It wasn't a bad jump on too. Duffy says the man refuses to die. My name's Maria. It's only the Mitchell Family Reality Show TV called me that. It was a funny thing.
Oh, I ain't worried about all that.
I know. Because there's too many Marias. We got like 3 or 4 Marias in the family. I like calling people by their last name anyways, you know. That's how I was brought up in the business, you know. Mitchell, grab the turnbuckles. Mitchell, tug them ropes up, pick them ropes up, put them over your shoulder, get them over here. Mitchell, grab that tote so we can get this up. That match I showed you?
Yeah.
That was my best match of all.
That's cool.
My worstest match of all? Well, it would have been good. The worstest match I was ever in, I was wrestling this guy, and John Morgan, his name was John Morgan. I was wrestling him. And we was in Charleston, West Virginia. And it was just me and him, and I was going to throw him over the ropes and jump over the ropes into the audience onto him, right?
Right.
I threw him over the ropes and was going to jump over like I said, over the ropes. I was actually heading that way. Dude gets back in the ring. I lock up with the dude. I'm saying, why'd you do that for? Because what are you talking about? I told you I was going to throw you out. I was going to jump over the ropes. Well, I didn't hear you. Come to tell me while we were locked up fighting, you know, in the ring to make it look good, to pick up from where he screwed up. I'm partially deaf in my right ear.
Oh, lovely.
Really? You didn't tell the promoter about this? And then I reached back and socked him a good one. I said, "Can you hear that one now?" And then we started back again, and he decides to pick me up. Literally picks me up and drops me right on my ribs. That's my first fracture I had.
Ouch.
Yeah. She goes, you call her Maria. Yeah. Maria D. I can call you Maria D too.
Yeah, because I'm just going to call Duffy. I appreciate it. Maria is. Well, I'm just calling you Duffy. You don't like it too bad. So talk to me.
Duffy, you got to understand, when we worked in the wrestling business, we got called by our last name.
Yep. Well, hey, you.
Hey, you. Bring that over here, or Smith, or yeah.
Yeah. like, hey kid, come here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a wave of the hand, it'd be like one finger. Like you weren't the whole hand. So like, hey kid, come here.
Or the whistle. You know. You're turning around, you wonder who's whistling. Hey, grab that and bring it over here.
I ain't your dog. I'm like, I ain't your dog.
Right.
So you whistle for your dog. I ain't your damn dog. I was sad to hear when Axel Rotten died. Because he was just on the path of getting his shit back together.
I was sad to hear that too. I didn't want, I don't want nobody to die in the business. I don't want nobody to die at all. But on the other hand, how he did me, I was kind of pissed.
No, that's Ian. That's Ian, not Axel.
Oh, Ian.
The wannabe promoter. Axel was the dude that stayed with ECW until it closed.
Okay.
So then they closed the door. He wrestled WWE a few matches with him and Balls Mahoney, and the crowd they were over with the crowd, but they didn't like the way they looked. Because they weren't in shape. They weren't, gym rats.
You didn't offend nobody.
Axel.
You're good. You didn't offend nobody. Right. So I get them two mixed up because they kind of look alike with the blonde hair.
That's why they put them together, because they kind of resemble brothers, and they had nothing for them. Paulie and Todd had nothing for them. So they put them together to see what they could do as a tag team. They made their most success in those Texas glass matches that they had. They ran around, cut the shit themselves with broken glass.
I was so excited because I was going around telling everybody, I'm going to Japan. I'm going to go. My dream's finally coming true. I've always wanted to wrestle in Japan. My dream's finally coming true. I'm going to Japan to wrestle. Because I already sent this guy $100. He's already got all my, got what he needs. Lucky, my credit's horrible,
Right.
And but he got everything he needs. He got it all drawn up. All I need to do is send him the $100 so he can pay for the passport. Took the picture, sent it to him. Nothing. Dude wouldn't answer. Then he finally I texted him one day on the phone. He goes, I'm sorry, I didn't get back to you. My mama died. And I said, well, I'm sorry about that, because I've been there. And so then I reached out to him, gave him time to heal. If it was true, I gave him time to heal. And I reached back out to him and I said, hey, man, what's going on? I thought we was going to go on this tour. You wanted me to go with you on this tour to Japan. This is really cool. I'm going on tour with the ECW guy. Come on.
Right.
And
who wouldn't jump at that?
Huh?
So who wouldn't jump at that?
Yeah. Yeah. I've always wanted to wrestle in Japan. Japan and Mexico. That's my two dreams I've always wanted to do. Always. And then I can say my dream's completely complete. But he would never answer my call. He would never answer my Twitter messages. And then I get a message. The number you have reached, it's no longer in service.
Yep.
Son of a gun.
He didn't have very good follow-through skills, and a lot of times he couldn't even get his passport renewed because he didn't have the money to pay for it, and he would get in trouble, like he'd go to Mexico for shit. I mean, I've never wrestled in Mexico, but I've heard stories that he'd go to Mexico and he'd get locked up, being locked up for 3 or 4 days on a 10-day tour of white guys in Mexico wrestling. And he's the guy that promoted the tour. So, they kind of stopped letting him travel places. But I remember his scam. Oh, send me some money. We'll do this, and it never would come to pass. And I was like, when he screwed me out of the money, he screwed me out. I was like, I'm not doing this for you again. I'm not stupid. I think I just fell off the turnip truck yesterday.
And I had to go to my bank. Talk to the bank management, tell them what happened. Then they had to change my account number. No, it was cash, but it still would change everything around. They said, go to the police department. I went to the police department. I filed a complaint. They said, what can I do for you? I said, well, I told them what happened. Oh, you sent it to Hulk Hogan? Did I say Hulk Hogan? They're trying to make a wisecrack of this. I said, dude, I'm a wrestler, and I was supposed to go on tour to Japan with the ECW wrestler. I was so excited because this is like a dream come true, you know. And this guy took me for a ride, and they took the report, but I don't know if they really done anything with it.
They probably didn't. There's nothing they can do. What's funny is one of the guys in the business that pissed me off the most is when I was doing the what's called Wrestling Alliance thing. We made Corey Jackson, little 5'6", 160 pounds. He's with Blonde Connection. I mean, it's a big black dude. And he would play like a real luchador. We also thought he was 6'5" and built like a brick shit house. And we were doing a show in Kent, Florida. And I was setting up the ring, and he called me boy. And I was like, son, I said, you know, I'll kill you. Twin call boy. I got you by 10 years. He ain't shit, sunshine. I said, well, I can whip your ass. Really? Okay. Now, Bobby and Brett Anderson, he was part of, he was an extended family member of Arn Anderson. He was the Hellfire Club. And they're like, oh, shit. Patch switch to go off. Well, I got the ring. I went, go ahead. Take me out, sunshine.
Do me a favor while we're talking. Open your Hangout up if you don't care. I'm going to add you on Hangout.
Okay, I got to find it. Hold on.
When you open the browser, like when you go to the Google, you don't have to go to Google. When you open the browser on your computer, go over to the right-hand side, you'll see like dots, like a little pattern dots. Click on that, and your Hangout will be in there. You'll probably have to hit the more, and then she'll show it.
All right, more tools?
Yes.
Let's see if it works. I'm not finding that. Hold up.
You're fine.
Google Hangouts.
Let me know if you can find it.
Just give me a second. I've got all these
You're fine. You're fine, bud.
Let's see. I know I got it. I just don't know where it's at. Because it's not, take me back to the last hangout I did, which was with you. So let's see. Settings, more tools.
No, it's not in settings. It's not in settings. When you open,
yeah, I know. I'm looking
okay.
For I'm opening. I've got the button,
the dots.
For new tab, new window, new incognito, history, downloads, bookmark, zoom, print, cast, find, more tools, edit, settings, help, exit.
Go to Google. Just type in Google.
Okay.
And when you do that, there'll be like a box. It has several dots, like and make it into a box. Little black dots.
Okay. Well, we're next to the ad thing.
Yes.
Google Apps.
Yes.
Okay.
And hit more, and you'll see the Hangout.
Yeah, I got it. Working on it now.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and open it because I'm going to send this request. Because when I add you, I need to have you on here.
Right.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm waiting. It's
it should have sent. Come on. What the heck? Did you receive anything yet?
Not yet. Hold up. You were in a video call. You were in a video call. Contacts.
All right, I'm inviting you right now.
All right, got it.
There you go. Just send me a message so I can have you on there.
How about?
You're fine.
Looking for you.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're fine, brother.
This is all
Don't
Manners.
change the old conversation. I'm not seeing anything that come through.
Okay, well, hit new conversation. And you,
Hold up. Conversation new.
yeah, and use that email right time to send you if it comes through on time.
What you sent it?
Facebook, I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. I just need to know where I need to go.
That's cool. I just sent it and it's not sent on my end yet.
Alright. 2 messages.
One of them may be mine. I don't know.
No, one of them is.
Okay.
No worries. I'll bring it up now. Copy. Let's go here. Paste. What? Stupid thing. Hold up.
You're good.
Oh yeah, I always say hold up. I'm used to doing phone work.
You're all right.
They don't want to have dead air. Plus, they don't want to dead mic air. And yeah.
To understand on my phone.
There we go. I found you.
All right. Send me the request. I'm just waiting for it. There we go. Good enough.
All right. So, yeah, well, okay, got you. Making sure.
No, you're good. So we got that set up. I'm going to leave this chat up so I can type in the email.
Roger that.
This timer's a little bit off. We got 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I see that on my end, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 minutes left, actually. Ghost Finder, what's going on? Welcome to the Mitchell Family Reality Show TV. We're getting ready, guys. Y'all write down your questions that if you want to answer about the man refused to die. Yeah, you know you got that, man. You're good. Are you able to find anything real quick?
No, I couldn't find anything, and I don't have anything with me.
That's what I said. That's what my brother was talking about this morning. He thought that, you know, when it was because it was back in the days that social media they never picked it up.
Right. That's a lot of the stuff that we did was never turned digital. That was old home films and crap like that. We used to have a little kid who was a special needs kid. He would come to all the matches from Pensacola Wrestling Alliance, and he would do nothing but tape it on a VHS camera. But, oh wow! But yeah, so I couldn't find Jack. Plus, when you're doing darks, you're not really getting any exposure except people at the scene. They didn't have cell phones like they do now, where everything's recorded. It couldn't have been born now instead of then.
All right, I'm going to hang up with you. Make sure you have your hangouts pulled up because we're okay. I'm going to hang up with you here.
We're going live.
All right, bud.
All right, brother. Touch me.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, get ready. Get your pens and papers ready. Write your questions down because here in a few minutes, we're getting ready to start the Mitchell Family Talk Show with the one and only, your former ECW superstar from back in the days, the man that refuses to die. We shall return. Write your questions down, and we'll get your answers. We'll be back.